Hi everybody, my name is Carly Bird and I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about understanding technology in the 21st century classroom. It is extremely important for students to be able to use technology in the classroom. It's an imperative skill as they move into college, and they're going to have to do things like word processing, live streaming, online collaboration, downloading data fluidly without any learning curve. Even if they choose not to go to college, an important thing that they're going to have to be able to do is to buy and sell things on the internet, to access and create an online profile. So not only is it completely necessary for students to understand technology to be successful in a college environment, but in their personal lives as well. Let's look at what a few experts have to say about technology in the curriculum. In Curriculum 21, Essential Education for a Changing World, author Fran Baker discusses the concept of media literacy and the importance to help students develop a predisposition to critically analyze sources of information they find online. Basically, what this is saying is that we have to teach kids how to decide if a source is credible or not. We don't want them to be vulnerable to outside sources. Alan November also explores this idea further in his essay, Power Down, Power Up. Educators worry about the content that students can encounter when they use technology in the classroom, but the truth is that students are already using this technology on their own for their own uses. So let's talk about a personal example. My students use YouTube all the time for hacks or for prank videos. But as I watch these videos with my own children, I've noticed that a lot of these videos are not so subtle attempts to sell them onto third-person websites or some not so subtle product placement. And students need to be able to realize if they're really being sold something or if they're watching a video for their own enjoyment. And finally, in the article, It Takes Some Getting Used to, Rethinking Curriculum in the 21st Century, Arthur Acosta and Belina Kalik identify 16 habits of mind. And why these 16 habits are important is they show the shift in learning. Instead of being able to just transmit knowledge that we find, to being able to evaluate and synthesize that knowledge into our own meaning, and for students to be able to self-evaluate. Did they do a good job on something, or can they improve it? And the idea that it is okay to improve on those things. Finally, what is the biggest obstacle for educators getting technology put into the classroom? Well, first of all, we have to have the technology. A lot of our classrooms don't have one-to-one technology for students. And when you're teaching a skill like how to use an app like Flipgrid or how to use Seesaw, it's important for students to have that real-life technology in their hands. But I think really the biggest impetus, the biggest problem that we have in integrating technology fluidly in our classroom is the fact that we don't want to change. We have ways that we've taught in the past that were important or that worked really well. But the truth is that our students are living in a 21st century classroom on a regular basis every day in their own lives. And it's our job as educators to bring that everyday technology into our own classrooms. All right, thanks so much. Bye.